Creating peace is within. Creating harmony is within. It's within your reach. Stop looking outside for what you need. Stop looking for love outside. Stop looking for things to do outside. It's within. First, find that harmony within yourself. First, vibrate that quality that you're looking. If you want health, create it within. External things can help you find a way into healing, but you have to create it within. You have to live that quality of what you're pursuing. And that is the art of mastery. Many times people are bored with life. They're bored with themselves. So they go chasing things outside. One of the beauties of fasting, which I have to share with you, and this is the topic of today, is a new way of experiencing the power of life within. There are no distractions. When you're fasting, you're pretty blunt, facing yourself. You can't go running away things because you're basically regulating your energy for your highest purpose. And this is the beauty of fasting. You're crossing your own limits, your own barriers. And it's really good to see what are those obstacles that have been holding you back. Boredom, for example. Most people eat out of boredom, not because they're hungry. Really, if you analyze it, you're never hungry, because we've been eating so much in such excessive ways. Eating for social, social events, eating for boredom, eating because you have nothing else to do. You go into the kitchen and just grab something, go into a coffee shop, but you're not really hungry. You want distractions. And one of the beauties of fasting is you're naked with your life, with yourself. So stop fooling yourself, like I need this, I need that. You want love, you feel sad, open yourself to love. You want excitement, open yourself to the power of connecting with higher realms. And this is what, in my case, from my experience, fasting has enabled me. And it's been a rough one sometimes, pretty much. Don't think this is easy. Here I come sharing my experience, but it's been quite a journey. And very pretty soon I'm going into Vision Quest in the mountains in a week time. And that's going to be even more demanding, or even just, more exciting than I've been fasting here at home. So, you're at home, you're in your comfortable zone. You can go sit in the terrace, go walk around in the mountains close by where I live. But when you're in a Vision Quest, you're surrounded by your tobacco prayers, and you sit there. And then at night you can lay down or whatever. Find yourself the best conditions. You're surrounded by the tobacco prayers. So right now I know in a couple of days I'm going to be there. I've been practicing for the past weeks. And in this practice, I regained much awareness of the hiding places of my own, personality, hiding behind distractions and, behind food. We have this addiction to food, this addiction to putting things in our mouth, this addiction to always have something to do. But when you just sit there in quiet stillness and you breathe, there's nothing to put in your mouth. There's nowhere to go. You just sit in stillness. And the more you acquire the capacity to polish your breath, that's when you can start feeling you're spreading your wings into higher dimensions. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do, and give it a like, thumbs up. Any comment will be of lots of help. I always answer. So open the wings and fly into freedom. And this is the most amazing flight of your life. Letting go of everything, letting go of your habits, of your distractions. Really, if you stay naked in front of life, in front of the mirror of yourself, we're always looking for something to distract ourselves, something to do, the next thing to do, to keep ourselves busy. When you're fasting, there is less distraction. and you learn. It's a training. Definitely, this is the word I've been looking for. It's a training. You basically train yourself to discipline. And if you fall, you stand up again. Don't worry. No one gets perfect at the first time. But it's a discipline. Training your mind, training your body, training your thoughts, training the process of things that you think you need, but you don't really need them. And the more you acquire the ability to just stay still and manage and like control, I don't know if I like that word, but you control your desires. You shut them off, basically. I mean, it's not about saying I'm in control. You're never in control, but you learn to educate your mental habits, your emotional habits. And this is a big one. If you can educate your emotions and your thoughts and bring them like to in a cool and calm place. And this is one of the, the very important teachings of the Buddha. Cool and calm mind, cool and calm emotions. You're on top of the world if you can do that. So we have the best tool to do that, and that's your breath, the breathing. Breathing can amplify its power to every aspect in your life. Basically, most people are breathing very dysfunctionally. They're breathing inefficiently, and this is a big one. Most diseases could be healed and balanced if people would learn to breathe correctly. Because anxiety, suffering, inner suffering, mental, emotional suffering can be easily balanced and coming into harmony with the breath. And this is the jewel of the Buddha's teaching, and some other masters and teachers, which basically, talk about the breath. But the Buddha, I think, was the most prolific master in the art of breathing. And channeling, directing the mental process. Where is your mind? When you are suffering, train your mind to come back to that calm, stable place. Instead of going after your desires, and many times suffering is a personal habit, a wrong habit, definitely. A masochistic habit that maybe you've been carrying for lifetimes. Yes, training your mind, and this is the Buddha's teaching, is training your mind to come back to harmony and peace and balance. Cool and calm emotions, thoughts, and take that into your actions. Be at peace with all your relationships. And this is, again, the teaching of the medicine wheel of the northern tribes, Mitaku Yasin, for all our relationships, peace and harmony. So if each person would find that spot of the flow state of peace and harmony, first, which starts within you and then expands to your relations and to your actions and your interaction with life, what a beautiful world would this be. So start with yourself. That is the biggest like grain of sand that you can add to humankind in this moment in the planet. Your contribution. So many people say, what can I do to make a better world? Start with yourself. Find that peace and harmony through every breath that you take, through every action, or basically most actions that you take. Maybe we're not perfect, but try to put it every time in I'm going to have a better relationship with my life. I'm going to have a better relationship with my friends, with things that I have to do, even things that I don't like that much. I'll just do them in harmony, breathing through them. And this is, and again, coming back to fasting, it's one of the skills that I am learning, to breathe more efficiently, deeper into those states, spiritual, mental states that I want to participate in. And that then you can bring that into your daily life. Once you're coming back from your fast, you have those tools because you've done that. You've been sitting there disciplining and training your mind. And then with your breath, the power of your mind empowers itself. The power of your emotions, the power of your energetic field, the energetics of alchemy, inner alchemy, comes together with your breath, with directing in a more efficient way all your energy, mental energy, emotional energy, and your actions. And this is the alchemy, the path of mastery. Bringing together your fractioned energetic bodies in one, like bringing all to the sacred fire, bringing all the different things that you've been wanting to do to one concentrated act, putting the energy together, calling forth your bodies. Sometimes, because, the Akashic records are amazing science and art and sacred path of investigating. Sometimes people leave their bodies in past lives, different energetic layers. They're energetic, very thin layers in different lives. And here they come, and with all these problems. So it's about calling back all their bodies, calling back your bodies here and now in the present moment, coming back to your power. And this is where true power resides, in bringing into one conscious field all your abilities. Calling back your different energetic bodies that maybe have been scattered in different experiences, timelines, or whatever, into the here now, the present moment. And this is where real power comes into being. The art of mastery. And then again, closing this message, fasting is a great aid. So you see, fasting is, first thing, it goes into your physical body. Amazing benefits. The whole YouTube channels have lots of better explanations, doctors talking about the benefits of fasting. Check that out if you're interested. I want to share more the inner journey, my emotional, my mental, my spiritual journey, because that's amazing how I've been learning and receiving this training to be able to empower my life. Thank you for listening till the end, subscribing to this channel, and see you in the next one.